Good morning. It's Omega Key, and I'm here to talk to y'all about a really serious issue. Excuse how I look this morning, but that's what it is. The issue is more important than how I look today. I'm just getting up. It's extra early, and my husband is sitting here recording for me. He's being my cameraman. But the issue I want to talk to y'all about is this child support shit. It is an issue that is really impacting our communities. It is affecting lots of mothers, lots of fathers, and lots of children. And it is just ludicrous to me. Me personally, I was in a situation where I didn't have time for all that child support shit. What I did was I took my ass to work. And that's the problem. Me as a person, as a woman who took my ass to work and did whatever it took. See, I don't understand these brides out here who want to run and put these men on child support. What's wrong with a discussion? What's wrong with the man agreeing to take care of the child and doing it and relieving y'all both of being on the system? I think it's ludicrous, actually. And I do understand that there are situations where child support is necessary. It really is. You know, you got these men, it takes two to tango, so two people made the baby, yet one is left to take care of the baby. No, that's not right. And I do understand that people need help. It takes two people to take care of a child. That's why the fuck you're not supposed to have children out of wedlock. That's the big deal here. Is having children out of wedlock, because you put yourself in a situation where you have to deal with this child support, as opposed to being married to your husband or married to your wife and having a child within the sanctity of your marriage. That way you don't have to worry about this child support. And I do understand that a lot of people miss that because they didn't have the necessary guidance. You know, they might have had a absentee parent or absentee parents. They might have been raised by a grandmother or an aunt or some other relative and maybe didn't get that. But I'm here to give it to you. If you are having sex and you're not married, you are risking the chance that you will have a child and that the other person is not guaranteed to be in the picture. That's the whole point of being married and having a child within the sanctity of your marriage, because your husband ain't going to leave you. Your wife ain't going to leave you. Now, they could, but there's legal ramifications for that. When you're having a child outside of wedlock, there are no ramifications, and you leave yourself open to whatever the fuck you get. I'm an example of that. I left myself open. And whatever I got, that's what I got. No, I didn't get no child support. No, I didn't have time to do none of that because I had a daughter to take care of properly. So I had to go to work. Whatever kind of work I did, I had to go to work. I didn't have the luxury of sitting around waiting on no child support every month. And I want you men to understand that assists in supporting the child, but it doesn't fully support the child. So while y'all wondering where the child support money goes, it assists, but it don't fully take care of the child, because your child has to have a place to live. Your child has to have lights and water and clean clothes and everything else. So yeah, that money does assist, but don't get it twisted. It's not the end all be all. We as mothers have to get out here and make it happen. Just like the fathers who are single parents have to get out here and make it happen. There's no excuse for this. I feel like these brides are lazy, and the daddies who put the mamas on child support, if the mama is trifling, okay. But if she's a hard-working woman and y'all just had a situation where you had custody of the child, why is it necessary to put yourself, the woman, and the child in the system? See, you got situations now where it's 50-year-old brides out here whose kids well-grown and they still getting child support. Not handing it over to the child, not putting it in the trust to say, when you're of age or whatnot, you'll have this money. No, that's hair and nail money. Trust and believe it. That's for the new lace fronts. And I don't agree with that. I just don't agree with it. It's not right. It's putting a lot of men in poverty is what it's doing. And it's causing a lot of women and men to be bitter. Then we got the whole situation of the child. You got men who are like, well, you get my child support, so I'm not going to give you no more money. A lot of times it's not because they don't want to. It's because they can't. It's because they can't. If you paying this child support and you still got to live, you know, that's coming out your check. Every time you get paid, you're paying this child support. What if you get paid once a month? That's a bigger portion of money coming out your check. And I'm not saying that these men or these women don't deserve to be on child support. What I'm saying is, why can't we, in our communities, why can't we regulate it ourselves? Why can't you have a notarized statement or something, or an agreement that you come to amongst the family, with other people present? Why does it have to be that we got to run to the system? I hear so many people talking about the white man this and the white man that, but love they system. You can't have it both ways. So you either got to shit or get off the pot. It's that simple. Women, you can have a discussion with these men. And I blame myself just like I blame the other women and the other men. Because why would you have a child with someone that you don't think is going to support them? Why? Why would you do that? Now, there are situations like my situation where it started off and that man was assistant. And then, you know, the man kind of vamps and you don't know where he is. Well, like I said, I ain't had time. I'm not a detective out here. I'm not about to try and find your dumb ass. If you don't want to take care of your child, that's on your dumb ass. Because I know who's going to take care of me when I'm old. She is. See, there's a problem here, and a lot of things are getting lost in translation. And what I want y'all to understand is running to the system for your child support is not a solution. It's not solving anything, because it's creating a situation where the man is bitter or the woman is bitter. Whoever's on child support is bitter, period. Because you're not allowing them the opportunity to be a man or be a woman and take care of their responsibilities. You're immediately assuming that they won't. Now, if you're in a situation and you know that they won't, you put yourself in that situation. Why the fuck would you lay up and have a baby with somebody that you know won't? So that's a lot of this, we got to chalk up to personal choice. Really. And I don't have a lot of sympathy for that shit. I really don't. What the fuck? Wasn't nobody giving me no handouts to go get my hair and my nails done. Period. And okay, yeah, that's on me. No, I'm not about to run down to the system because I didn't want my precious daughter wrapped up in that shit, see? She's not going to be hauled off the courts to look at her sperm holder and none of that. None of that. See, because I'm a real mother and I have to protect my child. I'm not going to have her caught up in a system that is going to be detrimental to her well-being. That's enough for my rant right now. It's already been 8.5 minutes, I think. So y'all go ahead, digest this information and hit me up and let me know what you think. I'm open to all suggestions and anybody's opinion. This is just what was on my mind. And if you ain't think about it the way that I intended you to think about it, then don't fault me. I gave you the information that I think is important, and it's up to you to translate it. I'm out.